Good morning. Good morning. How are you all? Hope you're doing well. So, welcome to the channel. I just wanted to talk about this clip that I saw about 2 days ago, and when I saw it, I said, I've noticed this thing before, but I don't think this lady has what people are speculating. So it's about Mercy Johnson that the news were going on that she said she has cancer. But when I saw the clip, she only says cancer scare. So I'm thinking, was she talking about scars or she's talking about the scares? So a few hours ago, I saw where she actually recorded another video saying that people seems to get her message wrong. I'm going to play it, then I'm going to react to it based on my own experience as well. So let's go. As you can see, people are speculating that she said she had so and so. And this is how the whole thing started.
And then adding that to all of these stories you've told me now, how has coping been? Because apparently things have changed, you miss lots of things. How do you augment, how have you been able to adapt to this change?
Well, I think for me, it was getting to the place of acceptance. Sometimes when a partner starts exhibiting some things, and there'll be the religious side that say, oh, you need to, all these prayers and things, and then there are also, other sides that will say, oh, you should be, if you use all these natural herbs and the natural this and organic that, and you're doing everything that you're being told to do, and there's no change. It's almost like the patient is getting worse, But when you get to the stage of acceptance that this is your new reality, honestly, it's so much easier. It's so much easier. You realize that, okay, this is the new season. This is your new reality. So you're working with your partner and you're like, you meet them where they are, wherever they are, you just meet them there, and it's so much easier.
That's a huge lesson. Because Odi and I have actually been here. I've never discussed it where we had like a scare.
Okay, who and who?
I had like a cancer scare in court.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I had like my thyroid removed.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was like a journey for us because we had heat. My last was 6 months at that time.
Yes.
And then, we kept saying, okay, we have to understand this is a new us. Let's go get the surgery done. And then we got there, they said I was going to be on medication for the rest of my life. And it was the reality that we had to sit down.
Yeah.
Them giving me a time and say, you can't miss your medication. Once you wake up, that's the first thing. Telling me all of the side effects. So I'm reconciling with this. You're saying it's the truth. At the point when you realize this is where we are. Let's grow from here and live in this comfort zone.
Exactly.
God, I'm so honored to be in your presence.
Oh, look at you.
She's magnificent!
Okay, that's it, guys. So, people can, I don't know, they can twist things when they see, the moment they hear just one word, it seems that's the only thing, the narrative that they go with, and they start giving it different headings, and it start going viral. She said she has cancer scare. Let's actually face what Joke Silva said. I'll call her Sister Joke Silva, because when you start having some health issue, of course people will give you different opinions or what has worked for them, what they think will work for you, for what they think will work, and you will try to practice or try them as well. If it works for you, fine. If it doesn't work, some works for a very short time period and it comes back again, and you want to give it a try again, thinking, or maybe the period of time you actually gave it a try and stopped wasn't enough, that you actually need to extend it for a very long time. So you want to give it a try again and see if that's going to make the solution permanent, that thing doesn't come back again. So I do understand people will recommend home remedies for you, herbal remedies, different things before one wants to go for surgery. So I do understand what she's saying about her husband, as in Olu Jacob, being dementia, and the stage of trying to notice what is happening, and people are also suggesting different kind of things to be used, which they have tried as well, until when they had to come to the realization and being accepting that thing. And I do usually say something: once you accept that you have a problem or something, it actually enable you to want to look for solution, or embrace solution. So that was what she was talking about. I really appreciate that bit. And moving to messages where she said she has cancer scare, and people started changing the narrative to something else, and she also decided to come and debunk that. I'm going to play the video right now, then I'm going to talk about it and my own experience.
Have cancer. I noticed that a clip from my TV show Messi's Menu has been flying around, and I think it was cut. They cut the clip. I said I had a cancer scare. It means that I had this swelling on my neck, if you can see the line there.
I have one.
And my doctors felt it was something serious. I had problems with my thyroid. I'm perfectly okay. Thank you so much for all of your calls and your messages. Oh, this phone has been buzzing like crazy. I am perfectly fine, and I do not have cancer. I'm perfectly okay. So thank you so much for checking up on me. Thank you for sending all those messages. Go back and watch the clip. It was completely misunderstood. I am fine. I do not have cancer, in Jesus' name. Thank you guys so much. Bye. Okay, so first and foremost, thank you so much for all of you who have been calling and sending messages and prayers. Thank you. I do appreciate it so much. But
so as you can see, she explained what she has. I also had this thing. I had this, and I had my remove about 3 years ago, and I think it was almost the same time. I noticed as well that I was saying, oh, I think she's removed her own. I don't know if you guys can see mine because of light, so you can see. So when I saw it, I knew, oh, she had this thing done. Even when it was going on, and I was thinking of the scar, how will our own go? And depend on every individual skin, how our skin kind of some people have this kind of skin that any little scars, it goes a long way. It kind of expand. It tend to will not make their skin look nice, or kind of I don't want to use the shame them. So some people want to cover it, which is okay. When mine was removed, I have a very sensitive skin. I'm not able to wear anything turtleneck, anything that gets to this place. Once I start doing like this and it get there, it irritates me. The place starts kind of getting more itchy, and the scar seems to be expanding or inflamed. And I started putting maybe Vaseline. Sometimes initially I started putting water. I would damp tissue or cotton board in water and start damping it there, because it seems that place is quite tight. And that was the first few months when I got it removed. So after a while, I move on to maybe putting Vaseline, or something to lubricate the place anyway. So I kind of get a relief. And as time goes on, I start putting oil. Then I got to know about bowel oil. Bowel oil, you guys will know about oil. And I put bowel oil, and the scar started to get a little reduced. It used to be from here to here, it was a bit wider, and it started going off and reducing, and you can not really see it as such except you move closer to me. But this one of the disadvantages I have for myself, my own, is that I can't wear anything that has maybe turtleneck, or the next what do they call this thing, comes up, it has to be something wide, and I have to keep my entire this neck open, very free. Else, I'm looking for trouble. It starts to irritate me, and like I said, I feel very uneasy. So so I'm just going to talk about this thing that people seems to want to not understand. Mine was removed because they don't want it to get cancerous. So of course there's a tendency of it leading there, and they've been doing. I think they've been seeing me for about 2 years or 3 years before we finally agree that it needs to be removed before it get cancerous. So being that scared of what after a few months it could actually start leading to that. So instead of you us allowing it to get lead to that, why don't you get it removed and I have my sanity? That was why I have a room, and that's what she's talking about. That people need to, once you know what is happening, excuse me, you look into it, read about it, talk to your doctor about it. They give you they enlighten you, they let you know the consequence of it, and the time frame you have and how you can save the situation, which was what she went for. So is it safe? Yes, it is safe. I'm just going to play this while you guys will see that of course it is safe. It's safe when they have what I say, when they have if you work with the right doctor, that's their specialty, they will be able to tell. So look at this, that it says what is this? So when I had my thyroid removed, I went to go obviously go and research what is all about. That once you have your thyroid removed, and you know the thyroid thing is like a butterfly, is it like a butterfly shape? It's being removed for, so once it's removed, you'll be placed on lifetime medication. That's what they gave me. I have a lifetime medication that I have to take my meds every day. And there was a time I had surgery like last year, and I skipped some of the, I think I skipped, would I skip, or the medication that was given to me was suppressing the my levothyroxine tablet down. I started feeling uneasy with my hand. I couldn't fold my hand properly. I started having this stiff joint issue. I can't get up myself. I can't even hold my phones, and I started wondering what's happening. I thought it is people call it maybe rheumatism and all that. I was really scared. So it was my husband that was telling me what was happening, how I need to call the doctor and speak to them about it. And I had to go for another test, and and they had to increase the dose of my levothyroxine tablet that I take daily. And a couple of days later, that's like 2 weeks, I started having everything was started coming to normal. So I was able to hold my phone. I can't even open the door. I can't undo things at all. I'm like this. I can't get up from the bed. I have to be like, it was really so scary. These are part of when you don't take your medication daily on sorry. Yeah, when you take your medication daily. So with this, I hope people are able to understand that it's not something to scare people about. Can you live without your thyroid gland? Yes, you can, but of course you will be placed on a replacement tablet, a tablet that you will need to replace that hormone. So I'll place that on the screen anyway. And also another question, another thing is it says is it a surgical remove, or is it a major surgery? It is a major surgery. It has to, because the thing is here, so they will need to of course sedate you and open the place up and take the thing out. Mine was done, I think maybe under 5 hours or so, and I was in the hospital for I guess 2 days, and was discharged later. I really couldn't do things. The first few months, I can't really turn my neck properly. I have to, when I want to take some time to do like this, even when I started driving, I can't look to the back. It's like it's actually restricting me. Right now, I can't do it more, but it's much better than before. I've got some restriction, but I think after a while people get used to things to that. So the thyroid gland would be removed to avoid it being cancerous before it leads to that. Because when it's being cancerous, it can transfer to any part of the body that one can't even tell. And it is better removed, and it's safer to have it removed, and you have a tablet as a replacement for it, rather than um, maybe thinking that's the end of life. It's not. It's not. And the way people are quoting or speculating the thing, when I saw some bloggers sending it, I was quite so shocked that did she actually say this? Because I listened to the clip, I saw sarcastic, and I thought, okay, maybe they didn't really want to play that side. Maybe that's why. Or did she really go into detail to explain it? And the way I see her maybe on her page, she doesn't appear to be someone that has it. Is it that she's accepted this thing and decides she's just going to be making? Of course, she needs to make herself happy, but yeah, it looks a bit unbelievable to me. And that was when I was thinking, is it not she's talking about a thyroid gland that discuss, or people are just misquoting, or was it just a new thing that she just found out? Until when I saw this video, and I thought, okay, since I have the experience, let me talk about it. Let me let people know what this is all about, because it's something I have actually gone through. That I've had my own thyroid gland being removed as well, and I'm on daily medication, and it's the lifetime one. So when someone on pass on, so you take your tablets daily. So it doesn't affect you eating. It doesn't affect you doing other. I don't think it affects you doing any other your daily work either. If you stop taking it, and I think for a while you start noticing that you like I said, I noticed that thing that my joints, everything was so stiff. I had that issue. If that hadn't happened, I might not even know the consequence of it, because before I had my last surgery, I've been skipping that medication. I don't even know what it was going to cause until when I had the last surgery, and the days at that I started feeling that, not knowing that the other medication that was given to me was suppressing it. So I had to come to terms with taking my levothyroxine tablets first thing in the morning, give it a little bit of a gap, like 2 hours before I take my other meds, so that the levothyroxine, that was what was prescribed to me, would have taken effect, and everything. So the drugs, the medication will not contract each other. That's what I noticed. That's what we worked on. That was what my husband told me to work on. My husband was on a medical design, so we were able to work that on, and it works for us. So people should stop speculating, because if you see at the end of this video here, at the end of this clip that I put on, where I noticed where people were saying, where this is someone's page, and he said she's dying of cancer. And you know what, people will go and dig up different pictures of you. They will put your face on someone that is on a bed, crying. They will put everything as if, look at it. They will look for her other old picture, some videos she did in the past, maybe where she's crying or appear to be on a hospital bed. They will join everything together. This is what internet has turned to. They will join everything together, and they will make a title of it. Look at it. It will look as if she's actually now being hospitalized, that she's actually at the end time of her lifetime, and they said she is dying of cancer. She never said that. But this is another thing I noticed about some bloggers or content creators, would I say, the way some people will give the headings. You will be so, just because they want people to click on the view to count for them, they don't mind to shame, to throw that to the whoever they are talking about, just for that purpose. I really think it's very unfair. Like, I can't say you can watch this rather than kind of deceiving people. Like, did she actually say that? Did you actually find out the real thing? I do make mistake as well, but I would love that those people who have speculated this video on Mercy John said that maybe she has cancer should also come back to say they didn't hear it well, they make mistake. Where no one is perfect, we're bound to make a mistake. So I just felt I should bring this to your attention that having your thyroid gland removed is not the end of life, and there's people do have life medication that they need to take, and they can still carry on doing their daily activities and job. Just make sure you comply with your medications and doctor's advice, and also what to eat. Like people will have to read the consequence, the pros, and cons of the meds as well. There are a couple of things that I notice. I feel cold more, maybe my feet as well, my toes as well, and also they tend to make people hard on. So she's a fit person, she goes to the gym or have a personal trainer, she's someone who is fit and has that drive in her. I don't have it. So you see, everyone have different things and how things work for them. But based on the medication of our removing thyroid gland, she's on lifetime medication. That one is understandable. She doesn't have cancer, like she said, God forbid, or in Jesus' name, she won't have cancer, and I say yes to that. Okay, so I just wanted to point this out that we're not rubbing in on people that have cancer or they are going through any other health issue. Since I was talking about Mercy Johnson not having cancer, anybody going through any health issue, I pray that God intervene in their health, and that they can come out fine, because a lot are going through a health issue. So not being diagnosed for having cancer, or because I said the thyroid gland was not diagnosed, it's not cancerous. I'm not rubbing it on anyone, and just to point this out to people, so you don't misconstrue my message. I'm not rubbing it on anyone going through any health issue. I feel for people as well. I do have my own health issue as well, so I wouldn't do that as well to anyone. Or I will not have cancer, and I don't pray any of us have cancer as well. And to Madam Joke Silva, I pray that God intervene in the situation. God continue to strengthen her, because I know this period of time of being with her husband, caring for her husband, and her husband has now been somehow vulnerable. You understand that she needs more hand as well to her, and she still have to attend to her own life, also socialize as well, so she's able to be free-minded, and will be able to relate well with her husband. Because if she's overwhelmed, she might also feel forsake or be grumpy and not be able to give her husband the best end of life love and treatment. Because I would say, for real, what Olu Jacob is right now is on end of life state, that he needs to be shown love and attention. And like she said, the man has been the one of the romantic one to her, and more caring and all that. So it's like a payback sort of. And God has given her this to be able to be strong at this stage, and also given that care to her husband. Even when her husband finally will pass on, she will be able to be rest assured that she did what she's meant to do. Some people want to do it, but they do not have the ability. They don't have the strength to. They are not strong health-wise. They are not fit enough. She might be going through some other health issues to herself, but it's something that she can still cope with. It can come out and all that. So that is what I thought I should bring to you, let you guys know about, when people have health issue, it shouldn't be something that should be people should broadcast, speculate anyhow, start adding extra jara. I've seen some bloggers, like, under 2 days, if you see what they have created, God have mercy. God have mercy. People should just please try and kind of look deep into this situation before speculating. Like I said, I know people do make mistakes, but I do hope that people, they will come back, maybe to put it on their community page to say she doesn't have this, so that could just go. But I like the fact that she came to debunk it, that she doesn't have it and what she has done. And I pray that everyone will be health and safety. And with this, I'm going to wrap up and draw the curtains here. And as always, whatever you think, let me know in the comment section below. If you're new here and you like what I'm about, please click on the subscribe button, turn on your notification button so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. And to my returning subscribers, you know what? I love you. Please don't forget to like and share if you can. Please turn on your notification button. It helps my channel to gain more traction. Thanks for people that are viewing. Please try to comment as well. Give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. Do take care. Bye.